Hey guys, if you're looking for anime t-shirts, hoodies, and other anime stuff, just check out the link in the description down below and let's just jump right into the episode. Start. Okay, episode 9. Oh, Sakurai na. Yeah, I guess this is somewhat a tribute for her. And at least now they will definitely take LL's proposition much more seriously, especially that now that someone is dying. Too bad that she has to die for them to realize how dire their situation is, how crucial it is to have their own weapons, their army. And I guess the another good thing is that they're getting the support of the people, not just from the. I guess they're just like support through social media, but maybe at least it's a little bit of encouragement. So I definitely see the two of them becoming one of the pilots. So I guess there's three remaining Valvraves. So definitely two of them may be LF or maybe LF will just be the one who's giving commands or things like that. But I wonder what is the thing that they showed in the end with the professor and also the commander saying about that. It's like a core. It's not really a finished Valvrave. Maybe it's a core of a Valvrave. It's not. Oh, what's that? What's happening? Oh, is he losing control again? Yeah, I think he also needs to figure that out. What's happening with him? Because is that going on? I guess definitely it was also happening with Rukino. Hungry. Okay, I guess now LF will maybe make an orientation or maybe a plan for them. The moon. Yeah, the first refugee. Yeah. And it's going. Oh. Oh, he really wants. I guess it's your forever be. And it's just, especially with what we've seen from Rukino, is that this is going the ones who are going to become the five leaves pilots will definitely live for a very long time, more than what the lifespan of humans. So I guess he's going to train how to become. Maybe to prove himself, and I definitely see him becoming the pilot. And I think maybe she has feelings for Aina, and definitely. I think it's just not. It's more than just them hanging out, especially with what is showing in what is going under. No, this is different. At least now they're much more prepared, and they won't have to rely on the Valvraves protecting them. Now they can also go on offensive. Yeah, he's really put a lot of things into play. And I think definitely he has a plan to for them to launch an attack eventually for the Darshan army not just being taking all the attacks just like this eventually. So now the Balrims come out. And I'm assuming that they've also become much better and much efficient becoming pilots, especially maybe Elf also maybe also trained them or something. Yeah, but like is getting careless again. Yeah, they're just a bunch of kids, but they have elves, so you should really be worried about that. It's their strategies. Yeah. uh, now they're getting along. Yes, they find they are. I'm assuming because of the training, so maybe a few months have passed, maybe a few weeks, and I'm assuming. I think maybe definitely is has anticipated this is going to happen because the offensive of the Darshan armies just will definitely just become stronger and stronger as they they become fended off by the or maybe this situation will force them to finally pick another pilot. he definitely liked her. So I guess maybe Elf kind of pushed him. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. So I guess, but I think the Dortian army should also be expecting this, especially that they've seen that there are five Vibраves. So it's going to have the blue one, and Thunder is going to have the yellow one. So maybe he's because I guess they kind of hinted maybe a sniper or something. Oh, and yeah. Oh, a shield. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot that she said it's like a holy spirit or something with the Valvrave virus. Oh, it's really powerful, and it has a shield. Yes, it's much. I feel like it's much. I guess maybe its weakness is close range. Oh yeah, here comes thunder, and this one I think is definitely for close range. Yeah. So there's only one left, and I'm not sure if it's going to be Ella, if it's going to Cause I guess because by the way he's acting like now, so definitely he's looking for another pilot. So I guess he will. He's just be the one who's giving the command and being the strategist. Oh, oh, and I like this design much better compared to the one with this uh with the with Durkino and with this blue one. So my favorites are definitely this yellow and with Haruto's Valgrave. And now I'm worried for the Dorson army. So I guess, but the problem is if they could get. I'm not sure if how they would be able to get. Oh, oh, he's going to. He's going to. Take it blow. Take the blow. Oh, he's going to take the blow. I guess we haven't seen. So definitely this one also have a limiters just like with Haruto. But this one is really powerful that especially with long range capabilities. So the blue Valvrave is so far I think it's the most powerful. I guess he's wanting for all of the Valvraves to be exposed. Wonder why. And I wonder what's the red V or something that they showed in his neck. Does that mean it's also part of the Valve experiment before? I wonder who's going to be the last one. Yeah. He definitely expected, yeah. 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 He wanted he wanted this. And also they needed this more than just wanting it. Yeah, these ones. Oh, there are more. LLC. Yeah. Oh, is he a spy? Jiro and Shoujo. So they're not really a neutral country. So they were preparing for war. So they're just like they just declared their country as neutral. They're an experiment to made for the Valkyries. So I guess that's why I guess they kind of mentioned that before that. I mean, I guess LF is the one who somewhat discovered it that it seems like the students are the only ones who's compatible with the Valve Raves. Oh yeah, I guess that's the reason why he can become a pilot. So and that it seems like that the students were purposely, maybe their DNA is something, or the ones purpose, intentionally was um, catered for the Valvrave. So definitely, so I'm sure, I guess the students are being prepared to become pilots for the Valvrave once this happens. So they could definitely, so they're, and all the faculty are from the army. So does that mean the school was really not for just for education, but somewhat a military school preparation for them to create an army to, I'm not sure what their plan is, but yeah, they're definitely preparing for war. So they're not really a neutral country, especially with the Valkyrie. So I thought that maybe someone, maybe the, what was the Arus forces was contracted the G, or maybe because maybe they're much more advanced compared, especially with compared with the Dorsian technology, so that maybe they ask for creating a weapon for them. But I guess based on this, it's really just Gior wanting to create a weapon of their own. And I kind of understand that, especially with the threat of the Dorsian army, and they're just that it's only a matter of time that the Dorsian army will make a move on them, or it might be, maybe because the only reason the Dorsian army attacked them is because of that Valvrave. So maybe because of that threat that they were forced to attack them. So maybe if it weren't for those Valvraves, they wouldn't attack this neutral country anyway. But I'm not really sure yet. But yeah, so, and definitely Elf was calculated that those two guys will definitely pilot the Valvraves, and he's kind of pushing Ikuno, what was his name? Is Kuno, to his buttons, that the only ones who are deserving to pilot the Valvraves are skilled. So I guess that's why he trained much more with a gun, maybe other things, training as a soldier. And so I'm assuming there have been few weeks or a few days that they have been able to train, and that they had a tribute for Aina. And yeah, so definitely I guess, and that's why Haruto reacted like that, is he knows that LL can't be surprised, that he anticipates almost everything, and leaving the module left open to be attacked by another fleet definitely is LF's plan to force these two guys to act and protect the module and use the Valdaves and sacrifice their that's the cruel thing, is that they have to sacrifice their humanity. And we've only seen a glimpse of the consequence of becoming a Valbrave pilot through Haruto. We haven't seen it more develop more later on, and definitely there's more to that. And especially with the question of the Valbrave, are you willing to lose your humanity for just to pilot this thing? And yeah, so because with this power that the Valbrave has, so there's a lot of repercussions. And at the same time, the benefit is that they got to be immortal, they get transferred to another body. So we're not seeing the, I guess that's somewhat a curse at the same time. But definitely, I think definitely there's more more repercussions that we're going to see. and and also with Haruto losing control, that's also a very dangerous thing. What if that happens when he's piloting a Valkyrie? So I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but what if they have to stay? Another thing is that maybe because the Valvrave girl, the one on the OS, said that she's angry. So I can, maybe that the pilot has to be almost always at, have to be on the Valvrave for it to maybe to become neutralized. So maybe they have to stay there for all of their life being a pilot. So I could definitely see that. So, and also another thing is that, what if the Valvrave is destroyed, the one that they have connected with? So what if that Valvrave has been destroyed and also they also be affected by that? So that's another thing that I'm thinking, possibly another of the consequence in the becoming a pilot of the Valvrave. So how about you guys? What are your thoughts on this episode? Just leave your comments down below. And also please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I also would like to thank my patrons for supporting me in doing this and creating more reaction videos. If you want to help support my channel as well, and also have an early access that has no filter, there's a much better volume, just check out the link in the description down below. You'd also have an early be able to vote which anime I'll be reacting to after finishing a series. So thank you again for being here. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this episode. See you in my next reaction video. Have a great day. Goodbye.